How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake, and we are out here in the wood yard. As you can see behind me, Chris is on the Cormidi mini skid steer, taking a log off of the brute force firewood processor. Yes, he's taking it off because it is a little too big. The butt end is pretty big, and the other end is a little bit rotten. So as I proved back in that video a couple weeks ago, where I tried running through a 17-inch log on this machine, which has an 18-inch capacity, it's really just not worth it. Can it do it? Yes. Totally able to do it. Is it worth your time to run it through when you could just put a big round like that through on the EASTONMADE? Not really worth it to do it on a processor, you know, like this. This machine is just not designed for that. It's really designed for optimal size wood. It has a capability of doing up to 18. I'd say from my limited experience thus far, probably has a realistic capability, like where you can just push it through one time with this 8-way wedge, of about 12 to 14 inches. I'd say 12 inches is like the sweet spot where it just pushes it through. Perfect size firewood for what my customers are looking for. Speaking of which, we have a whole load of logs just like that. As you can see, Chris just picked up a nice maple log there. Actually, that's not maple, that's birch. It's a birch log, and I think like wood like that is perfect size. It has a couple little knots in it, that's quite all right. We have a lot of other really nice size stuff. This log is a beaut. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. That one, a little too big, but you can tell that that was like a base flush cut because it's got, you know, the notch and everything where they filled it. So today we're going to be running this wood through the brute force processor and filling up as many totes as we possibly can. How do you like the forks?
Love them so far.
They're pretty good, right?
They are. My car is kind of parked in front of the Grapple, and they're actually working really well for these pencil pulls that we got.
Yeah, this is nice wood. Let's go. All right, guys, just wrapped up our second tote here of Birch and Beech. This is a really nice tote of firewood. We got some nice size splits. This is all gonna dry out pretty quick because it's Birch and Beech, and we got plenty more in this load where that came from. It's been awesome having the Cormidi with pallet forks just to be able to move in and out the totes, because all the while Chris has been over here hard at work. Oh look, there's the green bean. I wonder what's happening with that. I don't know. Chris all the while has been hard at work over here bucking stuff up with the 500i to get ready to run tomorrow. Because tomorrow, what are we expecting? Another monsoon? A Saturday monsoon?
We got rain. Saturday rain. No side jobs, no funny business, only splitting wood under the shelter.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. So he's bucking up a bunch of rounds to keep us busy while it pours down rain for, like, it seems like, what is this gonna be, like the 4th or 5th weekend in a row? It just dumps rain, and then it's nice on Saturday, and then it starts raining again. Or it's nice on Sunday, and then it starts raining again on Monday.
Yep.
Yeah.
We get 1 day break, but it's the day that we're not allowed to work either.
Right, yeah, it's the day of rest. You know, we don't roll on Shomer Shabbos, even though that's the end of Shabbos, but it's okay. All right, guys, live deck is loaded back up. Chris is sorting out the piles, separating what should be going for the EASTONMADE in the big pile versus what can be run on the Brute Force 1424 splitter. Processor, got an empty tote. We're going for 3. Starting to get dark, but we'll get her done. Boot, what's we got going on over here, sweetie? Huh? Hi, how are you? Where's your sister Sammy? Where's Sammy at? Where's Sammy, sweetheart? I don't know. Oh, there she is. She's way up there checking in on her boyfriends, Gus and Lou. It's pretty funny. Chris has a wireless electric fence system for his dogs by Pet Safe, in case any of you guys, this is totally unsponsored, but this is what he uses at his house, and he just brings it here and uses the EBL little power station that we got to power it, and it works great.
All right, Jake, let's see what you got.
All right, guys, I'm gonna preface this before I do it. Do not try this at home. I'm not a trained professional, but I am here. My job is to test the equipment, and that's what we're gonna do. We tried it with dry totes. Now we're gonna try it with a small, loosely filled tote of beech and birch, both of which are green and lime. This tote is heavy. Okay guys, obviously don't try that at home again. That was purely to test it. I mean, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen, but that just goes to show, I mean, this machine can pick up a lot of weight. Could the Kubota pick this up and raise it up higher? Yeah, I'd be willing to venture to say yes, but I also have 1,200 pounds on the back of it in the form of the big tool rack, and another 600 pounds in the form of, you know, rear ballasted tires. This machine in and of itself is only 3,000 pounds, which is about the same weight as the tractor itself with the loader, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So the tractor has, you know, another 1,800 pounds worth of ballast compared to this thing. You know, these four weights, those don't weigh 1,800 pounds. And I certainly don't weigh 1,800 pounds. Chris might be coming close, but I'm not sure. Regardless, I mean, this thing picks up the tote, no problem, moves it around. You know, it feels very stable when you're on there, but it's not gonna lift up a green tote, you know, of really green, heavy, dense wood like birch and beech all the way up. It would probably do it with ash if I had to guess. What do you think, Chris?
It could do it with ash. Ash comes out pretty dry even when it's green.
Right. I mean, birch and beech, if you guys split firewood or burn firewood, you know it's not the best firewood in the world, but when green, it's very heavy, it's very dense. So that's what we're gonna say about that. I don't know, we'll see what we get into next. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. The Brute Force 1424 did a great job. We were running through that pretty nice size stuff, mostly birch, beech, and maple. We got 3 full totes done, which are over here. They need some labeling with the oil marker or the paint marker. While I was doing that, Chris was very busy bucking up a bunch of rounds, as we discussed, for tomorrow to split on the EASTONMADE. I think this pile should keep us pretty darn busy for a while. I'd say that's at least a cord, right? Oh,
I sure hope it's at least a cord.
Look at that. What service. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely a cord. Sammy, how much wood do you think is there? Okay. What do you think, Sammy? Huh? All right, well, we'll have to find out tomorrow. But great job. That's the good stuff, especially on a Friday. Well, guys, like I said, I think that's going to wrap it up while you guys are spaziering around Paul Bunyan's show, you know, hanging out, back 40, and all the boys over at the Fairfield Inn and Suites for the, you know, live stream tonight. Chris and I are hard at work out here in the wood yard, doing what we do because it's the busy season, and we can't afford to take a day off. Not really. We have other stuff going on. We wish we could be there. We're kind of jealous. FOMO is a real thing.
Very jealous.
FOMO is real. But hope you guys all had fun at Paul Bunyan. You'll probably see this, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe on Sunday or something, last day of Bunyan. But yeah, so as always, guys, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below. It's all the same thing when you're holding a beer in your hand. Any questions, comments, or feedback, throw it down in that comment section. Be sure to go check out Shaver Sales.
Yeah, you can never remember.
I can't, because it's 2 different things. They're all down in the description. Go check out AJ Shaver's website if you're interested in the brute force stuff. Go check out CormidiUSA.com/JP if you're interested in the Cormidi stuff. Obviously, you know, go check out EASTONMADE wood splitters if you're interested in the orange and blue stuff. We like to represent it all. We like to show you, you know, how it does, what we think of it, and give our honest opinion, and, you know, run it like it's our own equipment, because a lot of it kind of is our own equipment. So any questions, comments, or feedback, put it down in that comment section. But for now, I'm Jake.
And I'm Chris.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.